Well, I hope I was the issue with my mic. I unplugged it. And now it's good as job. Surprisingly, does not invalidate on the corner. Oh, a little bit of real slide going through this beautiful camera angle. Of course, it has to be watched. Of course, we're gonna disable the telemetry so we can actually see what we're doing. I still have my wheel here, so I have something to support. Admin goes well for 109.3 on the mediums. Very good lap time for him. Job across the line he goes fast with a 10th. In the 109.2s. Expect the lap times to be around the 108s eventually. But yeah, I realized was the issue. My mic wasn't correctly, my USB for my mic wasn't correctly in my back of my console. That was the issue. So being one of the first. So his lap after is PV actually with mediums, half 10th down on this. As we should also see CJ. One of McLaren drivers, of course, and he goes across the line, and that will be a 109.4 for one of the McLarens. As Leclerc is also out, he's not improving that much. I think he's also in the red, but it really doesn't matter because it's all about survive. Of course, qualifying is key in the circuit of Monaco. As Leclerc cuts the chicane, not enough downforce there for him. And he needs to go out Prince with a 12.0, except also some people set really slow to lap times, trying to take it easy around this very tight circuit, of course, as I would have said. As Alfie also 109. I think the peak pole lap time will maybe, if somebody really cooks, will be in the 107. That's really difficult to do, of course. So, myself, I do a 176 running time throw. That is also with a very bad sector 3, and also with some gears that I didn't know, because actually in the final corner it's actually faster to use the third gear. I just saw that, which I'm definitely going to use in my future time to runs or future practices when I'm driving this track. Also, the mini season as it is, we have 4 little races. It's one of the first that actually is. It's been voted by all the drivers, so yeah, we basically knew this was gonna happen. It was a close call though. Monaco just won, I think 4 votes compared to I think it was Bahrain. We have a lot of street circuits. We have one track that isn't a street circuit, but it's many loved, of course. It's Silverstone. Then we're gonna go, I think, also to Jeddah, and then we're gonna go to Singapore, which is also a track we were supposed to have on the calendar, but it got taken away due to wanting to shorten the season. But as we speak, as Carnaby goes fast with 108.0, absolute demolishing the field with 1.2 seconds faster than his rivals. And Carnaby is quite frankly the master of qualifying, saying pole laps after pole laps, but converting only 4, I think, of his pole laps to victories. And especially around track like Monaco, you need the consistency to keep up. Jesus Christ. It's currently... Jesus Christ, what the fuck is that? It's currently... I need to go really quick. I will be right back with y'all. It's not that... We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, sorry about that. woman. It's the only thing I can explain. Right now, everyone has set a lap time. We see a couple of drivers slower than the rest, but that tends to happen around the track. You don't, of course, practice that much, and it's one of the most. It's of course this an Alfie. Oh, a little bit of a moment for Alfie, going through the swimming pool chicane, and that nearly cost him his qualifying, but he keeps it on the track. See some other drivers, of course, also trying to improve. As Afterman's also in the 108s right now. Still 8 tenths behind. Gonna be as we just go look with the Delta, which is quite a lot. But yeah, I think this looks a little bit better. We can see directly the lap times of the drivers, and if you can do basic math, that it would not be hard. As we see Joppe, I don't know, I think he's on the lap right now, going through the tunnel as we speak. Yep, gets led by Ruben, that is in front of him. Going through the Villeneuve chicane, and that is in the validation. And that is over and out for his lap. Letting the Ferrari back through. And that is what he needs to do. Chalster in the pit lane again. And I think Afterman will go again actually for the lap. We have 6 minutes. Of course, it's the short track on the F1 calendar. Also with the average speed, probably the slowest on the F1 calendar. So just letting y'all know that. Little facts I know about the sport I've been following since 2014. As Afterman goes fast in the first sector, is 2 tenths up on his Delta. Could he maybe challenge it? Gonna be for pole position. One of the facts you need to know, of course, that Monaco, of course, tricky track, and yeah, what you need to know. Yeah. And CJ retired, we see it in the first sector of sector 3. He is retired. He presumably hit the wall and he's down the entry and he ghosted there. Luckily for Afterman, who literally just saw his live flash before his eyes. So it will be Afterman will go across the line. I don't know, I didn't pay that much attention on his Delta. Right now across the line will go, and that will be an improvement for him. 3 tenths improvement, nothing much, still 5 tenths behind his rival. Probably 4 tenths, blah blah blah, but yeah. Surprisingly, nobody currently. The only one who was crashed out is CJ, who's currently P5, and he could probably keep it if the rest, of course, behind him don't improve their lap times. But right now, Joe, one of the Dutchmen as well, going through the most beautiful section of the track, and I hope Narano does crash. A little bit of lift, a little bit tap on the wall, it is allowed, but Joe 4 tenths up right now, swim pull chicane. Very lovely to see, of course. And now the tricky part, Raskas. He went too deep in Raskas, a little bit of wheel spin on the entry and the exit, and a very, not the best exit coming out of the final corner. And across the line it will go, he probably lost a lot of time. He did lose a lot of time there. That will cost him a lot of time, but he moves up to P8, and is now a little bit behind Lewis, who is in P7. Who was still in the pit lane. We're gonna drive as Ruben. I don't know if he is, I don't think he is on the lap. He may be. No, he's not. Just going on in lap. I don't know if Leclerc is. Leclerc is most definitely on the lap. We see, we'll watch more with the McLaren driver going down to the chicane. A little bit late, trying not to invalidate on the entry. Going through, and now down to the fast sector. More of the fast sector, going through the track. A little bit closer to the wall. To the simple chicane, a little bit of wall contact, and he nearly does a Verstappen, nearly does Leclerc, nearly does what is out. The economy goes fast for 107.5, and Brother is cooking right now with them lap times. And once again, quicker as Leclerc goes across the line, so for the white line, but improves 5 tenths, so that will put them up into P10. As Marble is actually proved to a 109.1. Just I think also as Job is running pit with 3 minutes left of qualifying, as Charles is on his outlap right now as we speak. Claire improving, as Alf is also a little bit improved for him. 1 tenth up, going through the slowest corner on the F1 calendar. A little bit deep into the hairpin. As a little bit of wall tap on the exit, but that will happen, of course, because if you don't really know how to dance with the walls. But Carnaby is currently 1 second up on the delta of everyone else. Beautiful corner, a little bit of hesitation with turn for Alfie, but is a purple sector 6 tenths up on this time, and it will put him currently in a 103, and that will put him ahead of CJ, and that will put him P6. But Alfie now has 2 more corners to go, and now it's a dash to the straight. It goes very wide line, which is not the smartest thing to do, but it will be enough for P5 even. 109.1 for Alfie. Very good drive for the Ferrari driver, who's not performed that good in the previous seasons. As we see, Mr. Priss has retired and crashed into the swimming pool section. So also we have a new debutant. I completely forgot to announce him, but it's Luke. It's Archie van Vliet. It's don't let his flag fool. He's of course a Dutchman, but hey, whatever he wants. He likes Baku, so yeah. Oh my eyes! As Alfie retired from the session, and is that in is that no? I think that is. Oh, we see him there glitching out. Alfie retiring, crashing out to the chicane. So Rick also goes into his final lap. It's probably replacing Jacob. Jacob probably retiring. VGPR. We'll see what will happen in next season if he will come back. We don't know. Because right now his ass is too broke to afford a new gen console. Or he just doesn't want to drive anymore. We don't know. It's his choice, but yeah. This lag a little bit. It's not up on his delta. It's 5 tenths down. I don't know. Is this a hot lap? No, he doesn't. I think he forgot to turn his battery on. Because he doesn't have it on. Or this will be another lap, but I don't know what he's doing. But Leclerc right now will go for his final lap. As Ruben is also on his final lap. Black Lung has validated and he can maybe get to another lap if he hurries it up. Lax is also on the lap, the Frenchman. And a few who's driving without line here. With Ruben as well. Gonna is also going in for his final lap. But right now, it will be the rest to see. I don't think Black Lung is done. Will not. But Ruben across the line will be the first of many. It was a P6. 109.1 for him. And he immediately tries to retire it. But we have also Joppe who's improving. And Ruben retired. Actually, was not improving on his delta. Lewis, I think, who's in first? I think it's Joppe. Joppe is one of the first people to cross the line. Charles is finished in P4 currently. Joppe, can he get ahead of the Ferrari duo? Leclerc has also retired. And Joppe goes P4. It's with a 109.006. And we'll put the rest a little bit in danger. Lewis across the line. He will go P4 with 2 thousandths faster than Joppe. We have Joe who's finished, did improve 4 tenths, so it's not enough. As we also have the Red Bull who's on the lap right now, but on the limit there in the chicane. But he has everything to make up in his final sector. Will be enough, but also with Connor B. Connor B goes into pit, they will not improve actually. But we also have the debutant, the fellow new Red Bull driver. He's currently a lot of time up on his delta, but a lot last. A slide in Raskas. And it will cost him dearly. Cross line will go now. And what will be P9. And that cost him nearly 5 tenths. And everyone has finished. Gonna be the final one to head in the pit lane. But it will be the Williams driver on pole. With a dominant drive. This was the most exciting part of. And now we're gonna have 39 laps of nothing happening except people crashing. Welcome to Monaco, baby! Woo! Oh, my eye is fucking... Oh. Hay fever, man, I swear. It's the most annoying thing that it is. With the summertime, of course. Yeah. And remember, guys, there's no smoking allowed. There's also no vape. So if you're vaping, get the fuck out of here. But yeah. No. If you smoke, you loser. Well, that was something. Fuck, my phone's almost dead. Oh, that I need to plug it into the charger. There we go. As we go on for the formation lap of the Grand Prix, that will probably be pretty boring, but eventually I need to entertain myself. Gonna be starting up pole once again for I think the fourth Grand Prix already. It was Monza. No, it wasn't Monza. Well, I think it was Zandvoort where he started on pole. He started in Mexico on pole position, on Qatar, Brazil, and now it's Monaco. It's its fifth pole in the league right now, and it's fourth pole in a row for gonna be the quali master indeed. But the race pace is another world, because of course points are earned on the race, mostly because you get 3 points for getting for the top 3 in qualifying. But of course points will change with the new season coming as well. As the rest are making their ways through the tunnel, as this is a beautiful camera angle we have here. And this decides the beauty of this horrible game we all hate and love at the same time. Look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful. Enjoy this World Cup. Oh, we see somebody spinning. Sorry. What a thing of beauty that is. Lexi and Blackman both have this cute actually from probably colliding on the formation lap. But it will all come down to the start, and expect the yellow flag to come out immediately, because to be fair, nobody can drive this circuit. Only the pros, because as Briz also has been disqualified. I don't know for what, but it will be it, as we see the last couple cars driving on the grid. Luckily, you can go through them, which is easy, as Charco needs to not park in the wrong spot. As this will be it. Five red lights are on for the Monaco Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go. We see Charles in the background getting actually a very good start. Gonna be leading the way into turn 1. We see Sauber Twitch going into the turn 1, but in another that's a Sauber going loose, going up into turn 3 we go. It's Marble falling back into the field, now down to P10 after starting P3. His Atom is already on the rear wing of gonna be for. In the rest of the situation, we have a couple people. Joe having a very good start. Marble having a terrible start. And CJ, of course, losing the Marble. We're going now down to the hairpin. We see Rick trying to go down the inside of the Sauber. And he doesn't make it stick, though. Going through the fast corner. No, his second corner, he doesn't. Marble gains another place. But needs to get up. And that's gonna be keeps the way. And surprisingly, no incidents yet. I have experienced worse as a commentator. So right now, this is what we will see going through the swimming pool chicane. We were a little bit of contact there, but gonna be now, and DRS will be activated for the only DRS straight we have right here. We see yellow in sector 3, that's Marble. Marble has spun at Raskas, and that will be tough for him. And I think that will be hard, because he's on the hard tire as well. So that will be rough for him. Marble not having a good best start, as Actimus already pulling away. Same with Kana-B, who both actually driven this track yesterday. But they both crashed, and this will be the pit stop starting. Hard to medium strategy will be it. As we will see, as Ruben and Charles are fighting in the background. Charles trying to go down the inside of the Ferrari into the hairpin, makes it stink, but it's not a good. Oh, and the two cars are parked. Just like Kimi Raikkonen and Perez 2013. Yeah, this is not good as Ruben now is falling back. Charles actually still on P7. But Apteman is hunting down his rival. Apteman not getting good results in this main season. This may be his chance to get his maiden win or maiden podium on the streets of Monte Carlo. As we see Blackman getting a track getting 3 seconds penalty, but expect it also to be very tough for the drivers to keep it between the white lines, because you need to be on the limit here. And that means, of course, colliding with trying to be as fast. Apteman fast lap 1:11.9 as Apteman is closing up. It's Lewis is not too far back in P3. Job is just relaxing, taking it easy. Up in P4. Joe is up to P5. Very good race for him. His race pace is very good. He's also on the medium tire, so we'll see how long they will last. But the undercut is powerful, so expect people to pit early. Ruben Alfie is also not doing too shabby. P6 Charlester, of course, after his dive bomb into the hairpin. CJ also trailing behind him. And of course the wheels going a little bit off the center, off the ground, going through that hairpin. But in all cases, scenario, still lovely to watch them cars drive here. We see Rick on the actually having trouble with CJ behind. Alexia, I mean, sorry. But also Leclerc not too far behind as Apteman. Oh, Apteman! Apteman has left. Yeah, he's disconnected, so that will be tough for him. I will quickly invite him back. That's not good for the crowd as Leclerc has retired. Maybe a crash, we don't know. I will quickly look. It is a crash. Leclerc is retired and the VSC is out. For Leclerc, it's crashed in going into sector 2. Of course, it's one of the faster corners on the track. Also one of the difficult corners. So don't blame him. But we see the first people already going to the pit lane. We see Joppe and Charlester all wearing boxing for the hard tire. So that would be Joppe is on the mediums actually. So yeah. I don't know what Charlester box for hard. And we see Joppe getting a free sector for corner cutting. And yeah, and Atman has been saved by the VSC, because right now he can slowly he's rejoined, and I think he will take control of his car in any minute now, which I hope, because otherwise it will be very tough for him. But Joppe and Charlester have boxed. So we'll quickly look where Charlester has pitted to. He was on the mediums and went to the hard, alright, so he can finish the race on the couple. We see there was debris, and that's Joppe. Lost front wing. Oi, oi, oi. I don't know if it happened on the VSC conditions. To see the debris there from oh, that's Pris. Pris has stopped at the wall in yeah, and going through the casino section. We are racing back once again. Carnaby now having the lead up to 2 seconds as Lewis and Apteman need to do everything they can to try and catch up to the Williams, because he's now clear, but it doesn't look like the Carnaby has the pace, and looks like he's trailing compared to the medium runners. As Blacklung and Ruben are fighting P8, and Blacklung is overtaking as Pris gets the 10-second type for corner cutting, and I don't know what he's doing. And if he's not taking it seriously, he can screw off and never come back here again. So what he's doing right now is just BS. As actually Apteman is overtaking Lewis into the sector 2, which is the slowest sector. As we see also we see Blacklung, Ruben fighting it out. I don't know if Ruben is ghosting or he is, but it looks pretty good. We have another 10-second tap ons, and Pris is in the pit lane. Job as well, he's pitted for a new front wing. And I have another. No, wait, he did actually. Sorry, my part. As yeah, Pris is serving his time for corner cutting, which is deserved. As it's now down to 1.6 seconds, and Lewis is trailing Apteman. Apteman with a very good race pace around the Principality. Apteman fast lap 1:11.3, but it could also just be the mediums being very quick. Right now is Joe also not too far behind. Alfie's flying through turn 1 with CJ, his fellow rival behind him, and also Rick has front wing damage, but it's not too shabby now in P7. Very good race for his debut. Of course, one of the trickiest circuits on the calendar. I didn't saw what it was, I will quickly read your chat, Hellraiser. Because I wasn't. I was looking on my other screen. So yeah, that's the issue. We have 50 subscribers now, by the way. So thank you everyone for subscribing to the channel. It helps at a ton. If you want to keep also notified of when we do races and when we post videos, don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification bell, of course. Black Lung. After, of course, your tier 2 season 1 champion, of course, has returned from the dead. Now is driving like the goat he is around Monaco, which you love to see. But yeah, remember, of course, yeah. Hello, Johnson. As Appleman, yeah, the gap is still it's around to 1.6, 1.2 seconds. Yellow sector 2, and that is someone. I think that's Joe. No, that's Lewis. Lewis retired from session, and it's over and out for him. And I think he just parked it up on the inside there, and he's done. Overshooting it in the chicane. Marble fast level 111.3 with fresh medium tires, and right now it's gonna be leading the way still, and is now the fastest man in the second sector. And this is just beautiful to see. Sad to see Lewis retire though. He had good pace, but right now it looks like Abdomen is clear to push. Doesn't have anyone behind him. But I will quickly go grab, because I forgot to put the thumbnail on, because I need to quickly look into our chat. Where the thumbnail is. Of course, huge shout out to Jacob. Lexi also retired. I completely missed that. I don't know if he just DNF'd in pit lane or he just retired in general. I don't see him anymore. I think he retired. I think he just retired. Not wanting, or because if he probably would have crashed, then it would have mean that would probably be a safety car or VC out. So Marbley gets a free second type, of course, for corner cutting. But I will quickly look with Joppe where he would overtake. Is it in an? I think it probably if he and Lexi has left the session, it was in the first chicane where it went off. We have 8 laps, and when they need to do 31 more. Oh my goodness, this will be a long, long day. Yeah, nothing is built in one day. As we see Alfie overtake Alfie and CJ battling out there, but Alfie's lagging on the track. Joppe with fast level 111.1. We have Joppe ahead, and he is ahead of. He has traffic behind him already being lapped. It appears Alfie not doing too shabby as well. So he lets him pass though. Alfie letting CJ pass. I don't know what's the up with that. It may be a legal overtake. We don't know. Both drivers going through the hairpin. It's one of the few battles we have here, but it's also one of the most boring races out there on the calendar. And we need to entertain ourselves, which I'm currently going to do. We're grabbing my phone. Hey. Nothing is perfect. Where is the companion app of EAFC? We are here. As yeah. Oh. Things happen, Lewis. Sad to see you had to retire because of stick drift. Happens to the best of our men. And I had once had stick drift actually taken over my wheel, which wasn't that fun. I was driving on wheel, and then suddenly, oh, stick drift, and I was looking to the left of my screen, and I completely killed somebody. That was not fun, and it earned me a race ban. Yeah. Sorry, man, I was not looking at my screen, I was looking at somebody else. But the data login is back of VAFC, so we're currently gonna be doing that, of course. We need to try to pack that beautiful team of the season Hurricane. Actually, Yeah, just getting a cheap like G29 is just already a very good option. Because right now I have a Vantek, of course, but I used to drive for altogether 3-second tire penalty for cutting the swimming pool chicane, so it would be a rough way in. Wait, what I just was that a pack that? Wait. Is there a beautiful gambling pack out there for the icon? Ugh, only duplicates. But I need to check something real quick. So Alfie overtakes CJ again on the main straight on a few battles we have, but it will be interesting when we see the pit stops happen. Oh my goodness me. Oh, why is it so expensive? What? Wait. Oh, I need to do this actually. Oh my, why is it? Alright, I don't know if anyone here plays like FIFA or something. Like, it's Thursday, it's Sunday, so they released a new icon pick. You need to pay a 91 squad, a 90 squad, a 90 squad, a 90 squad. Wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 90 rated squads, 1 91 rated squad, and 3 98 rated squads. 89 rated squads. Bro, what the fuck? How expensive do you want to make it? Like, it's, yeah. Bro, I want, fucking EA wants me to donate my kidney to wants me to fucking sell my kidney to be able to afford that icon play. I mean, it's a 39 plus with all, like, with the best promos and packs, but I'm just gonna get fucking these shittest cards. I'm gonna get added 4 times. I know that. Ooh. Because that's football, of course, and Formula 1 are one of the both best sports in the world. Why are you hating, Jensen? Why are you hating? Siege is also actually is now out of DRS range of Alfie. Alright, I'm gonna kick Jensen from chat. He's not allowed back here, Nate. Ugh. It's not BS. It's a very beautiful sport. Thank you, Lewis. Thank you for being a good man and showing that it's not shit. But I need to still share the link. Oh fuck, wait, is it shared? I think it's shared, right? It should be. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Hay Fever's not doing a brother good right now. Like, it isn't at all. I think the stream is pink, that pink card, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Alright, that's good. Alright. We are back lit, bitches! As we see, CJ being one of the first people actually to pit. And don't get a track in for corner cutting, because 4 people already got it. Across the other line, he did not, as we see Prince behind him. But Prince is a lap down. So we'll quickly ride on board with gonna be your race leader, and behind him. That's a beautiful camera angle we have there. To be fair, like I know a lot of people that also like football is not the best, but in my opinion, motorsport and football, in my opinion, the best sports. Like, other sports are also very good, but yeah, that's just my opinion. I also play football myself, and I recently just got back after having a very bad knee injury, being able to play again after 2 months of not being able to play, which is quite tough. I had my first match yesterday, so yeah, but pretty good. Played one half. This is 45 minutes for me, because I am a big boy and I playing a lot of time. It's gonna be locking up a lot in the hairpin, losing his rear. And also to everyone out there, go wish your mother a happy Mother's Day. Because I know for a fact a lot of people have not done it, and also a lot of people have forgotten it. See yellow in sector 3, that's a Ferrari, that's Ruben! Ruben's out, and the safety car is out, and CJ is now trying to kill himself because this is not what he wanted. Oh, yeah. And the pit stops will happen, but those on the hards actually might be screwed. Because they need to go to the mediums, and Ataman, Joe, and also the rest are in quite a good position. Mother's Day is today, Lewis. Yeah, Princess will be. Yeah, Princess will need on the. Yeah, and the rest are in. And yeah, medium tires for Connor B. Abdomen goes to the hearts. Yeah, he needs to go to the hearts, otherwise he's a fucking idiot. But hey, oh, bro, I swear to God, my lips are burning like crazy. Likely I have something for that, so that's good. But yeah. He cut the chicane. So don't hate on him. He's not that smart. He's not that smart. But Jarker, yeah, actually stayed out, which I think will actually grant him a couple places still. Will he be ahead of his rival? He will not. And Blacklung has not did it. Ooh. So Blacklung is gambling, being one of the few to have not pitted. So yeah. This will be very tough for him then, because he's on the hard tire. But yeah, I will quickly go and grab a world. I will quickly, yeah. Interesting strategy for Mercedes. But yeah. Yeah, so I will quickly go and chat with our boy about what he's doing right now. So I will be right back. We are back, and interesting strategy for Blacklung. He's praying for another safety car and hoping that, yeah, that will be his win material. Trying to get the safety car is not in yet. I think it maybe will be in after going through the simple chicane. But once again, let's appreciate this beautiful shot here. It's beautiful. Oi! I want to go back to a beautiful camera shot. Right. I've tried to do time it a lot. But safety car is still not in yet. And these are the penalties. But Chark having a 10 seconds for ignoring the other flags. But I think it was because of Blacklung went on AI for a little bit. But hey, if it could be removed, it could be removed. And Chopin has made 4 pit stops. Jesus Christ. I think he's a lap down as well. So not the best race for Joppe. Yeah, they are let down. So that's not the best. As a result, the field are catching up. Marble, yeah, he needs. Yeah, I don't know if he can overtake. I think he cannot actually overtake. Yes, man, that will be annoying. That will be annoying for him. But yeah. Hey, it's Monaco. What do you expect? Of course, safety car. Surprisingly, this race is holding up way better than what it was in, I think, what was another league, VRL, which I saw, I think, one person finishing the race. Yeah, one person. That is man, safety cars in this lap, ladies and gentlemen. And Marty Berlander is pushing. I really like Marty Berlander, like the safety car driver, really needs to push the limit in that safety car. Like, I think you need to also realize that the driver in the safety car is like also one of the best drivers in the world. But hey, Carnaby is now going at Chelsea, having a 10-second time colliding with Pris. Probably could be removed if it's not that serious, but hey, right now it's gonna be go, green, 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 as they say in the fucking United States of bitches. As we see Marbley going to the pit lane for this, and Alfie is retired. Alfie shunted into the barrier into turn 1, and that is over and out for him, and the safety car is not out. But Marbley replacing his wing, as the 3SC is out again. And Alfie, after a very good clean battle with CJ, is out of the race. And both Ferraris, after very good qualifying, will score 0 points. And this is strategy struck for Ferrari. And Blacklung, maybe if he's lucky, can go quickly into the pit lane. But CJ's already gotten 2.7 second gap to the podium runners. See Joppe there in the mix, trying to actually unlap himself, but I think he needs to go and let the Haas behind him by before things get too spicy. Marbley, yeah, having some delta, of course. It's now lap 19 of, we are almost halfway, guys, of the Monaco Grand Prix. And we are racing once again. Atman actually very good restart. Is on the back of the Carnaby, but it's not trying to overtake here. Joe having a very bad restart, but he needs to actually overtake Joppe first. But Joppe is ghosted, so that won't be an issue. Atman is trying, but the Rhino is on the rear wing and trying to go down the inside, trying to switch back Carnaby, and this will be the fight of the century right here. Two main drivers, both in shit cars in real life, but in this game it doesn't really matter. It's a green, ugly car versus the famous blue of the Williams. Locking up wheels, of course. But they both know how to drive. But they both surprisingly know how to drive this circuit very good. And this is beautiful to see. 10 drivers left from the 15 that started, but it's Monaco, so to be fair, I've expected. Gotta be locking up and going straight in Raskas, and that gives Apteman the lead at the Grand Prix. And since lap 19, we have a new, race leader, and that's Apteman. And gonna be falling back then, and Joe is also behind him. ZJ just enjoying, but right now it's free, going almost free abreast into the first corner, and that's nearly contact between the Red Bull and Charleston trying to get with it, and also Rick trying to go down the outside, and that barely works, and just shunting and going, trying to get all the way with it. But this is the fights you want to see, as also the Red Bulls are trying to go down the inside of Blacklung, going through the slow section of sector 2, but Jesus Christ, it was close. Ooh. As Van Vliet actually trying to make up places, and this is just crazy. Driving aboard right now with the Red Bull, going down to the chicane. Will he try to do something down the inside? He will not do it, and Carnaby gets a 3-second time for track limits, and that will completely harm his race for in the fight for the win. And Apteman is looking like he could win his first Grand Prix here. It may not be that important, but to be fair, if you win around the streets of Monte Carlo, it's very impressive. And we see also the Red Bull trying to go with the switchback. The inside of Raskas does not work, and Blacklung has gone straight into the wall. And that is fortunate to see. And yeah, I think right now he needs a bit. Race over for Blacklung, but just will hunt him down. Well, hunt Van Vliet down, trying to get that P5 away from him. As this is also a fight to see. But yeah, Blackman will now probably move down to P8. As both Mercedes, not the best return of him. Yep. It's gonna be still within range of Abdomen. Joe is just trailing behind right now, but I think he would rather save a little bit of wall tap for Abdomen. It's lucky suspension is very capped in this game, because little wall tap and you will be gone front wing. Yeah. So right now we're going on to the main straight. DRS of course for Carnaby, but I don't think it will be close enough for him trying to get past. Carnaby fast lap 110.7. It will not be close. Carnaby going a little bit too deep to the first corner. But it's also, yeah. It's 18 laps to go for Abdomen before he can maybe claim his first victory, but first he needs to not make any dumb mistakes and he can win the Monaco Grand Prix. But I keep this here because it's more dear that way. Maybe like prettiness, of course. So Rick and Charles are also trying to find it out. Charles, of course, is a very quick driver, has proven himself, won multiple times Tier 3, moved up to Tier 2 due to his rapid pace. So Tier 2 will also change. There are talks about other drivers going to other teams, of course, and drivers being moved up in tiers. But we'll all see what will happen in the next game, because next game is completely different, of course. Because it's actually good. It's not that shit as this game is, as Rick is pulling, as Buffett is actually pulling away from Charlester in the Aston Martin. And we see the Joppe, I believe. Yeah, the Joppe, who has Joe behind him, but on the Abdomen of the fastest final sector of everyone so far. And this is beautiful, going down to this casino. And going to be also following. And there we go. Jesus Christ. I have not looked into that Discord for not that long, and I have 72 pings. Brother, what you pinging about? Holy shit. I've heard 5 pings already in the channel chat. Where? 14 pings in the announcement? Alright, that's... Jesus Christ. I did not expect that many announcements, but stuff happens. Whoa. Why would I do that? Alright, we are back, bitches! As Abdomen is actually pulled out of the DRS range of Carnaby. Them hearts are actually better than the mediums. Carnaby's already losing ground on this rifle. And he's got from and we see it. The right front wing plate of Carnaby is gone. And that will be rough for him. Probably lost it in maybe one of the fast corners, maybe entering sector 3. We don't know it yet, but that will be the Abdomen will certainly enjoy that. Who has his front wing attacked? Too many wall taps for him later, as Alfie actually left the session. Not retired, because he's already retired after his Paris-like crash into turn 1. Rick, of course, number 79, doing a very good XOL for his debut drive around the Principality. And Charles also got him extra respect. His improvement, of course. Same goes for Mivko, because he was a struggling driver in Season 1 in Tier 2. And right now, look where he is now. And it's one thing you say, practice makes perfect. like a lot of people are hating, but you're not gonna get faster, of course, if you don't practice. Like, it's not just you get faster overnight. Jensen, I will answer your question later. I think it's what you said in Discord, wasn't it? It's also both Mercedes drivers not having the best weekends. But Job, of course, winning on his debut in Zandvoort. Very beautiful to see, of course. With the Belgian driver winning in his second home Grand Prix, actually. Yeah, go ahead, Jensen then. So Abteman now is 2 seconds clear of his rival and might pull away with victory. Oh, good. Oh, good. Stark is now behind Joe, and this will be interesting battle to see as Joe loses, really hitting the wall actually, and yeah, and that will be tough. I don't think Joe would sustain any damage from it, but it could seriously roughen up his tires a little bit. But yeah. Right now, CJ hunting down the Haas driver, trying to get that podium. As Carnaby gets another 3-second time penalty for multiple track limit violations, and that was in going into the swimming pool chicane. CJ's behind the Haas driver right now as we speak. CJ hunting down CJ on the rear wing of the Haas, and Abteman is pulling away from his rival, and this is good to see. Jarker now has catch up to Joe, of course, the Dutchman trying to fight up the Englishman. Is Verstappen and Lando Norris all over again on board with Charker as we speak right now. And this is such a beautiful camera, I cannot get enough of it. But more of this F1. Show us, don't tell us. Jesus Christ, it's not that hard. So, yeah, it will be though. It's the straight. Well, he needs to catch up, but right now it's 7/10 between them. I am quickly going to plug in my headset as Joe's doing everything he can to keep Charker out of his range of attacking him, because if that's possible, then Charker might bite the dust and will not get his previous job as pitted once again for his and probably will try to get the fastest lap. He was not enabled yet. How dare you? So instead, of course, CJ getting A place, Joe having a very good drive, representing P11, moving up to P3. Very impressive from him as well, around Monaco, which is very tricky of course. And gotta also remember that he was up. Ooh, the wall hit from Charker. It will maybe be a front wing plate gun, it's not. In real life that will definitely be, but we're not in real life, we're on a shitty game that is made by cheapskates. And that's another track limit. I saw it coming, and I think that's number no. Oh yeah, that's his first track limit actually. So that because that 10 second could be removed for ignoring your effect, but we'll see what the situation is. Because Rick, oh Charker drifting through Raskas, and he keeps it off the track, and that was a beautiful save from him, and that could have ended his ground. He still has DRS, so Charker drifting through Raskas, and that was very difficult. That was very beautiful to see, but yeah. As I'm currently getting DM'd by my team principal in another league. See yellow in sector 2. I think it was Joppe actually. Oh no, we see. Oh, there's Marble. Marble has spun in in the penultimate corner, and he pits again. See Joppe letting people through. Yes, blue flags. I need to let them through. Oh, that was black lung actually. Need to let them through. Yeah, both cars being allowed now, and Abteman is pulling away with this. he hasn't been the most consistent, and people doubted him in the past. But right now, he may look like he can prove them wrong. If he can keep it on track for the past 10 laps, then it will be done. And we see his teammate going out of the pit, and that is official. Apteman's left his teammates, and this could be his best drive ever, maybe even one of the best in VGPR. But it will be definitely on there on the top in the Principality, of course. See yellow in sector 2. We see there's somebody, and there's black lung who spun in the penultimate corner. But yeah, that doesn't really matter anymore. But also a very important thing to look out for, of course. There's many good guys we have here. We have White Sheep Spa in the wet. Hellraiser Spa is, of course, also in the wet. In season 2, where Hellraiser and White Sheep showed dominant drives, with White Sheep winning the race with over 20 seconds. And Hellraiser getting his maiden podium after a long time not being able to get this podium since I think it was Kota season 1. We have, of course, Bramble in Brazil dominating the race after performing a beautiful undercut on Luke, which gave him the win. We have Gies, of course, putting on many masterful drives in Austria in the wet and in the dry, winning both races. And of course, we have Monaco in Japan, winning without a setup and driving in mixed conditions, with Shadow hunting him down and winning the race on the photo finish, as Blacklung is retired from the session. And the safety car is out again, and Apteman's lead has been demolished. And people are boxing now for the soft tires, I assume, and that is right. Blacklung causing the safety car. I don't know what section of the track it is. Is it though? But yeah. Oh my goodness. It is in sector. It is in sector 3, and Blacklung has cost Apteman his maiden victory. Oh my goodness. But I think the smartest thing to do is to pit and go on to the soft tires, because you need it. And yeah, some people have been saved by this, some people have been screwed by this, but it is what it is. So this is not what we expect, but Apteman stays out. Oh no, yeah, we didn't pit. Apteman has not pitted for the soft tires. I don't know what he's doing. Carnaby can replace his wing in peace. Joen stays out as well. Oh my goodness me. Charka pits as well, serving his 10-second time penalty. So that will be a huge relief for him. As Rick, yeah, is also out on the soft tires. Yeah, everyone's on the soft. First, is it Apteman? Yeah, Apteman and Joe staying out on the hard tires. That would be different. Well, this completely turned the race upside down. After what looked like a comfortable win for Apteman, is now become, yeah, are they on a box though right now? I think, will they? We'll see. You know, Apteman stays out, Joe as well. Yeah, they will go to the end on the hard tires. But remember, only one who actually maybe have a chance of victory then is Archie van Vliet. Arje van Vliet, because he is one of the few who doesn't have a penalty, and he's on the soft tires. But can he overtake Carnaby, who's ahead of him with fresh sauce, and who's also trying to hunt down the rest for the victory? But Carnaby also has track limits. Quickly look at the penalties. Yeah, it's 6 seconds, then 3, 3, 6, 12, and 3. So yeah, Economy will lose out a lot because this also has ruined him. Yeah, so this will be it. Yeah, it looks like a Sauber 1-2, but it's not, as these 3 are lapped, of course. But there will be no 1 more lap behind the safety car. And then it will be all... That will be 5 laps to the end. And we can crown our winner. To be fair, it's only 1 race that like it performed good in tier 2. So yeah, we don't know what will happen. Because remember, new game, new engine, new everything. Of course, new it's standard track, so that's yippee! Alright, so that was that. That was pretty weird. But safe car in this lap, and we're gonna go racing again for 5 more laps around Monaco. And shit's about to go down. Marble needs to get out of the way and cannot block any drivers, but remember going down, so he will instantly ghost when the safety car restart happens. So no blocking tactics, and which isn't allowed, which will earn both of them a time penalty because it's just straight up BS. And Afterman goes already on the gas into the final corner. Joe is napping, and Afterman already has a 2-second lead compared to his fellow rival. And we are going green again in Monaco. We'll quickly watch. Is anybody trying to do anything stupid? And there is gonna be going around the outside of Joe into turn 1. And Rick also trying to make the move. CJ as well. This can't end well. CJ doesn't want to damage his front. He doesn't want to crash out, and keeps up, and Carnaby is now hunting down his fellow rival, and right now this is a sneaky CJ trying to go down the outside of the Red Bull into this slow corner, and CJ now down the inside of the corner. It's not smart, and CJ, and that was also with one of the Mercedes. Stuff happens. CJ doing a very dirty move for him that will probably cost him, that will probably give him a penalty, and that is not the nicest thing to do on track. And the softs are way quicker than the hard tires. You can already see it. Afterman struggling on his hard. But I think, can he hold on? Because Carnaby will win on track, but he will not win with penalties. Marble is smashing into the wall in the background. And yeah. But right now we also have this battle behind. But right now we'll see Carnaby will try the move past him. And will it be? No, it will not. DRS is enabled right now, as Joe has to fight against CJ. And the rest, CJ trying to go down the outside of Joey. Oh, and does he make it stick? It will be tough, it will be close, and CJ does not make it stick yet. And he does going into the casino yeah, into casino section, and that is Joe Gunn and CJ can hunt down, trying to get past as Charles also behind. Joe is struggling on them hard tires. The softs are way better and way superior. Fuck, I tried to use a fancy word, it did not go out that well. So yeah, as an alert, don't even try to do it again. As Aptaman's now, yeah, he's struggling on the hard tires. I've said it many times before. Carnaby trying to go down the outside. Carnaby losing it, trying to make the move on Aptaman. But was it too dirty from Aptaman? We don't know. Carnaby is now out and he's retired after doing that. But yeah, frustration is getting the better of him. And that's it. As yeah, Charleston and yeah, probably need to give the place back from yellow flags. It's Aptaman. Now is a clear way. What was the desperation? But I think it was Aptaman being the one. Yeah, Dawson moved up to P3. Joe, yeah, right now is it's P4. We have also Rick behind him. Rick also getting a 3-second time penalty to track limit. So Aptaman is the only one without a penalty. It's 3 laps to go before he can claim victory. But I think he will not keep it. As Future gets closer to him. Marbley gets a 3-second time for multiple track limits. But I think that will be a penalty from his driving. Also, Chark will probably get a penalty for his reckless shunt in the hairpin. Two laps more to go. And I think, yeah, this will be the finishing result for you. I did not expect to have this much excitement in the race. Of course, Monaco on the online Grand Prix, so it's very difficult to drive, of course. But I expected a lot more boring racing, but it was quite fun. So see Chark in the background, getting a little bit of ground on the Aptaman, but yeah. It was a controversial defending from him, so we'll see what will happen in the report. But yeah, it's all a matter of what will happen. As right now Aptaman will start his final lap of the Monaco Grand Prix. His teammate is behind him, he has been lapped by himself. But we did not expect this to happen. He has not won a singular Grand Prix. He has not gotten a singular podium. He's not gotten a singular pole. He had pace, but this is what it is. Drivers are made, winners are crowned here, and of course, the Triple Crown can be earned here. But we don't have the Indy 500, so we cannot crown somebody. Give somebody the Triple Crown, but Aptaman has one more section. Marvin has retired actually, going through the last sector. That will be tough for him, but his eyes are on his teammates. He didn't pit under the safety car, he was under pressure from Carnaby, but a controversial move that Carnaby retired from session. But right now, it will be Aptaman who will win on the streets of Monaco. It is been a drive for the Sauber drive, and he wins the Monaco Grand Prix with Charker becoming home in second place. Charlester after a very good drive. Actually, is it P3? It's P3 for Charlester, P4 for Van Vliet, and also Joe coming on P5 after having his chances for a podium, being jazzed away by not pitting. Joppe has been flagged as well, as Prince will cross the line to be the final finisher, as Marvin has retired. But Aptaman is your Monaco Grand Prix winner, and this will be something to cherish. He can cherish for the rest of his life. This was your Monaco Grand Prix today. Of course, DNFs are made, but this will be your final result, and this will be the start of a very spectacular mini-season after claiming his home's first victory in VGPR. But this will be many to ends, and we'll see you next week going down to the next race, which I think was Silverstone. It is. We will go down to Silverstone. No, we're going down to Jeddah. We'll go down to another street circuit, the fastest street circuit on the calendar, and one of the trickiest ones as well. We'll see you next week in Jeddah. Good evening.